table just kind of, oh, okay. Okay, that just happened.
So who was the next worst roll? Dahlia!
Oh no.
You see in the corner of your eye Falk just do something. You're not quite sure. Like you're really making out like this window, like the shadowing on this window, because you can't see like there's a wall here, right? So you just see like some like sudden movement out of the corner of your eye, and you're like, what the fuck is Falk doing out there? You're like, huh? Are you sitting on a couch or are you leaning against a wall?
Couch.
Okay, so you're sat on the couch there, just like, what the fuck is he doing out there? It's almost dinner time. Like, is he like getting something out of his system?
Tweaking.
Is he tweaking? Is he doing drugs again? And then like you lean a bit closer, like I'm assuming you're sat on one side of the couch and not like taking up the entire length of it, laying down. Head ass.
Like an asshole. Nah.
You lean a bit closer, and then the movement of the cushions, because you're moving your weight, something rolls onto your lap or rolls onto your leg, and you're like, And you look down. It's a fucking doll.
Oh my god.
Does it have any sort of neck, or is it just like a ball on top of a body?
It's
head?
It's like the dolls for like posturing for artists.
Yeah,
okay, so it has a neck.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I think something constituting a neck. Yeah.
She fucking grabs it by the neck and holds it up. Like, what the fuck?
Grab it, hold it up. Where is it?
Yeah, she holds it up like, what the fuck? She does. She shouts.
You shout, "What the fuck?" Yeah, like that doll. Yeah, like that doll.
Yeah.
It does have a stand. You shout, "What the fuck?" And then Roma, you just saw Falk throw it off the balcony, and it's there.
You know when there's a little kid and they've got their two parents arguing and they're like the head goes to one side, the head goes to the other side, the head goes to this side. She's just kind of doing that at the dinner table, like just mouth agape, just she's a bit lost.
I imagine her expression is something a little like a soldier having PTSD.
I mean, probably to be honest. Yeah.
Falk, you hear Dahlia exclaim surprisingly from inside. You don't know for what reason.
My business.
The rest of you definitely see it and hear the exclamation.
Dahlia saw the same thing be punted back in the burning city, and we know it's from Roma, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when Devastator Fist kicked you through a window.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Good times.
She looks to Roma, points at the doll, still holding it, points at it with the other hand, and goes, "Explain now."
No, a bit that evil doll again. How did it get over there? What do you mean?
How doll? It just does
thing
things.
move on its own?
She's just gonna. I think Roma's just gonna stand up, go off to grab her bag, come back, grab the doll, shove it.
No, you're not taking the doll from her hands. She's how tall is Roma?
I mean,
toy.
Roma, how tall is Roma? Roma's 5'5".
I don't know
She's
if
tiny. Isn't Dahlia like 6 foot something?
6'3".
Yeah,
think you're
so
gonna
she's
keep-
like nearly a foot on you.
She's holding it above her head.
She's hitting the ceiling.
No, I said explain, not take.
Bat? I mean, bat? I didn't say take, it said explain.
Oh, I think Roma's starting. You may think Roma panic.
Dweeb.
I feel bad. Dahlia
Excellent.
does not.
Very good, very
I
good.
mean, fair.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what's your strength score, Roma?
Roma, oh my god, what is her strength score?
Right, like 10? 12?
It's a +1.
Plus 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Let's see. Without a running start, you can reach up and grab something 10.1 feet off the ground.
Assuming it's uncontested.
I know.
Just try to punch Dahlia in the stomach. See how well that
Oh,
works.
I don't think she's
How
strong enough for
badly are you trying to get this thing back? Because Dahlia is very upset.
that. I mean,
It's in your head. It's Lotravou, unsurprisingly, and it is of a similar cruel energy as Theo that one like, about 20 minutes ago. Look at her squirm. She really wants it, doesn't she? Hold higher.
Under her breath, Dahlia goes, "Sure does," and lifts the doll a little higher.
How
Now, there we
intimidating
go.
does Dahlia look right now?
Yeah, she's glaring at you.
Roll intimidation. Just, I'm not saying like it's gonna force anything. I just want to see an approximation of how successful I guess you are.
Yeah.
So-
Well, no,
Oh.
no, I'm using my inspiration because I broke up
Yep.
my muffins.
You did break up, yeah, you did. You did break up your muffin.
There
That's
it is.
better. At least it's not a fucking 2 minus 1.
Yeah, it is. So 15, Roma. This isn't a save, but roll me your wisdom save. It's not like an actual like, oh, you're gonna be frightened or something. But, like,
It's more than half.
Oh!
you
Oh, that
you
should be
wouldn't-
advantage.
you
So
wouldn't have
for-
a bad. That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
You're scared shitless.
Roma, you're not necessarily afraid, but damn, is she tall? Why is she gotta be so tall?
No, I think Roma's just got the fuck him in the doghouse.
Yeah, but in more ways than one, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in my house now.
Well, no, you guys are in Atlas's house, but I digress.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Roma just kind of like sort of takes a couple steps back. She's like, sorry. I don't know.
She still bites them.
Oh my god. No. I'm sorry. I don't. It's not done that before.
It doesn't matter whether it's done it before. Why do you have this thing?
Because I won't leave me fucking alone. Do you know how many times I've tried to throw it out the window myself?
Yeah, how'd you get it? You weren't born with this in your hand, I sure hope.
She was what with it?
You know where this is from. It's living naked
I hate that, actually.
If you're silent for a little bit too long, Dahlia just, like, her eyes widen and she's like, "You're fucking kidding. You weren't born with this, right?"
you indeed were not born with it. In fact, you managed to survive a couple of decades without its existence in your life.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, no, obviously not.
Roma, if this thing is a threat to you, considering the present company, I don't think you'll have a better opportunity to explain than now.
Fuck it, fine. Just okay, whatever. Just drops her bag and just kind of, I don't know, leans against the wall or something like.
Yeah, there's a couch right next to us. You could just sit
Yeah,
down.
she's just gonna flop on the couch.
I'm gonna draw a couch on the map.
We're doing the
That's the couch
style.
spot.
You lay down
Oh,
on the
no.
couch, and Dahlia's gonna hold the doll,
The doll in
still,
front of her.
like up against the ceiling, essentially.
That's me.
I'm imagining Dahlia still holding it by the neck, right? Holding it against the ceiling, like pinning it there.
It's like the world's worst baby mobile.
Yes, it's 3
She's
seats.
standing at this point. She's
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
3 seats.
right in front of you. You have no
Dahlia
escape now.
therapizes
Oh, I know that.
Rome.
Yeah. She's trapped.
Oh, you're getting copied on. Nice.
Your bite slips off leaks. I saw you move.
It's the worst kind
We're
of
going
comedy
on.
ever.
yeah, Dahlia's
Most
leaning on the
threatening.
couch.
A
Yeah.
fucking horse too.
This one for Yakuza. This one for Yakuza.
Oh my god. Kept on one hand threatening choke holding a doll in the other. It's
Yeah, I got an evil doll in one hand. And can't be done with
Nice.
on the couch in
on the
another.
other.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you do? If anything?
You're being
Yeah,
stared
so I
at.
guess she's just gonna be like
Fucking
just
eyes.
staring down at the floor, like at her feet, like intently, just not wanting to look at anybody. It's like so it started about was it not about 6 months ago? No, 7 months, something like that. I don't know. I was doing a job for my boss and it went horrible. Really, I don't want to talk about it. It went bad, right? Really bad. And
What do you work with?
what do I work with? I work with oh fuck it. I was in a street gang, okay? So
Fias comes
Please.
over to you and hands you a warm glass of some sort of drink.
Mold wine.
Truth's you.
Drink that.
She'll take it, but give it a very suspicious look before maybe a wee sip.
Fias just gives you like this sort of like tired expression. Of all the people in this company, he is disheartened that you would think he would stoop to such measures.
Oh.
She feels bad and will start drinking it immediately.
He's guilt tripping you.
It's essentially a chai tea. A hot chai
Oh,
tea.
okay.
Something that's really
Ooh.
warming, something that stirs your senses and keeps you focused on the present as best it can for just drink. Right? It's like this sort of sweet thing. Like giving someone that's like traumatized chocolate helps like keep them down or keep their stress down. It's like that. Take your time.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Right, I worked for a street gang. We called ourselves like Marconi's kids. It's hopefully I worked on Marconi Street. But that's neither here nor there. We had a job, we had to steal a item of some sort. We didn't know really what, there was a whole procession to protect this one fucking item. And my boss wanted it, naturally. Very, very badly. So we did that. And the thing fucking I don't know, it was going badly. We were horribly outnumbered. We were going against everything. I managed to get a hold of the box. And then I think I nearly got shanked at one point. I don't know. The next thing I know, there was an explosion of some form. I was having a struggle with another person, with one of the guards there. I sort of wake up. Everybody's dead. I mean, my friend that I have known for years, her brains are splattered across the freaking back wall.
Jesus.
And I'm left with this just godforsaken doll that was in the box, and I ran. You're left. She's like definitely sort of stressed. Luckily. But
Your stress isn't helped by you have I'll call it I don't know if it's calming, but it looks calming presence sat against your leg. It's
what
the
the
doll.
fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
The doll is sat next to you like a Raggedy Ann doll in a kid's room. You all see it there suddenly. Dolly, you check your hand. It's not there anymore. You didn't even notice it slip out somehow. You have no clue how it could have slipped out. Ooh! Ted just sort of like cahoots from over far away. That's
Cursed.
in a word, yeah.
Yeah, that is what I think too. So, to me, yes, I'm left with this doll with a wreckage around me. Nobody else is alive. Everybody, like, the job's completely gone pot. I run off. I tuck my tail and run, but I don't go back to Marconi Street because, well, the entire team is dead. And I'm probably going to get killed by my boss. He's not. I mean, we're supposed to be subtle. Whatever happened there was not subtle. So, and I knew that doll was not good. It killed Gianna. Like, it's not good. So I threw it in a gutter somewhere. I just thought, I'll throw it in the sewer. It'll be gone. I stayed at an inn. I woke up the next morning. It was on my bedside fucking table. I then throw it in the rubbish. I leave. I leave town entirely. Because fuck that. And it's in my bag. I throw it in a field somewhere. Suddenly it is on the countertop of some play that I'm supposed to be backing up in. And then I leave it in the audience somewhere. And then I go 2 days later and it is here. Back again. It will not stop following me. It will not leave me alone. And then I think I have a suspicion as to why it's getting a bit more active, maybe?
Go on.
You remember when we almost got killed by a god a couple of days ago?
How could I
Difficult to
forget?
forget.
Yeah, so, I started to panic at some point, as I think would be understandable. And I may have asked it for help.
You did what?
I didn't take it. I didn't take it.
Since
I told
You
not holding
say-
the doll, you now have 2 hands against you.
I will say, Austin's prayer knows the truth because we were all listening to it. But
Mhm.
not Fias, because Fias is Fias. But even me and are gonna inside check. I didn't take it. I didn't take the deal.
I'm gonna inside it.
Yeah,
as
I wanna
well.
join in on that
we can do that
insight.
Yeah, sure. All of you roll me insight, but Roma, roll me your persuasion. You could do it publicly because again, all of us outside the game know.
Yeah,
that
I mean, we know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Percept. Oh, no, perception.
Ooh,
Oh,
alright.
persuasion.
Bad,
Yep.
bad looking good. That looking good.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
do we want to roll below her persuasion or above it?
No. Shared DC check. So I add her number to your guys' respective numbers against the DC that I set.
Oh, I see. Okay.
DC's 25.
Okay. Well. Oh, shit.
Because it's DC's 25, not because I don't know. It's a point of not simultaneously, do you believe what she's saying? Does she remember everything that happened? As well as the result of, you could say that, but it still is active right now. Right? So it's multiple points of like, I want to believe you, but the results are saying a bit otherwise than what you're saying.
Yeah. Could I break up my inspiration then?
You
And my
certainly
muffin.
can.
And
You
then
most certainly
do it
can.
again? Because that's sevens of it.
That was a bit rough.
God.
Well,
I would like to
Whoa.
break the other inspiration, please.
you would like to
You
use
ate a
the
whole
other
muffin.
inspiration, you mean.
Yes, I would like to use the other inspiration.
Gotcha.
She's gonna break it into a half inspiration. She rolls a
Oh my
d10.
god.
I would ask, because this is pretty important, would Caradoc give the guidance on her persuasion? Because that's gonna change things, like, mathematically.
Come on, bro.
This is difficult because if sorry, my brain is staggering. Stalling is the word.
Mhm.
Like an engine.
'Cause
If he believes that giving Roma guidance is going to prevent them from learning the truth, then no. But if he believes that he can guide her towards being truthful, then yes.
I would say it's the latter, because it does sound genuinely authentic and emotional over the situation. So that would tackle all those 3 points I said of like, is she telling the truth? Does she remember the truth? And the results are speaking against her truth, right? Those are the 3 points.
Then yes.
You are helping her speak the truth. You can't
Yes.
stop the results because the dog don't give a shit. So
Then yes, I would.
So I think with her having the +3, everyone but Badger would succeed on the check. Right? Because it'd be 10 plus 18, 10 plus 19, 10 plus all those numbers are above 25, which is not a hard number to beat, by the way, when you have 2d20s to throw at it, plus mods.
Yeah.
Badger, on the other hand, it's not a natural one.
He's like, she's possessed by the devil.
Badger, you think she's telling the truth,
Double.
but there's something that, maybe it's because you're from Makar, when you got the laughing god, you know, she might just have a dark influence about her that's causing her to just not fully remember the details. So she thinks she's telling the truth. She thinks she's telling the truth, but that's not true, bro. That's not true. Anyways, so all of you catch, like, yeah, she is, aside from Badger, she is telling the truth, and you don't, as far as you know, it's not like the fucking aberrant in Dahlia's head. It doesn't seem to exert any influence on mental control. The only thing that was probably the hang up on you guys is how does it move? So fast and unseen.
It just do somehow.
Yeah.
While you're giving your defense, your testimony,
Yeah, defense in court.
Roma, Ambrose actually picked up the doll and is like interacting with it, almost like he's Okay, it's a doll, so moving it always looks like you're playing with it. That's the point of a doll, but he's clearly not playing with it, he's examining it.
Look, I don't... Normally it's fine if you're just, doing that. I've never noticed... I don't know, I don't play with it too often, to be honest.
Can you talk to it?
Apart from that one time, no, I don't really want to. I mean, I might be sarcastic sometimes, like, oh, you little fucking shit, but...
But you haven't communicated with it.
Apart from that one time, no. I mean, that thing killed my best friend. You think I want to have anything to fucking do with it?
Oh,
Oh,
leaning in as she talks, and for some reason, the specific sentence that you just said seems to really resonate with her. And you don't know why.
Roma, roll me. Roll another persuasion check. Do so at advantage, though.
Advantage, okay, persuasion. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake!
No more observations left to you now, huh?
I know. Can I use a lucky?
Oh my god!
Why don't you use that first?
I've got 2 more luckies.
I actually forgot you had luckies.
Yeah. So did I.
That
If
was
it's a lucky, you don't re-roll with advantage. You just re-roll like normal, like no advantage with advantage, just a singular try.
Yeah. Okay, persuasion. Please be above a fucking 7. Oh, well, I mean...
It was.
It was.
I've got to be not a 7.
You have been given something more than 7.
Yes, I have been granted what I asked for.
You've been given an 8.
That is unfortunate. That is not.
You have another lucky.
If it follows the same logic.
Well, you decide. Dahlia does whisper. Sometimes it ain't that easy. Cheat to what Roma said about it killing her best friend.
No.
Oh, I got an idea. You cry out that this thing killed your best friend, and you find some newfound rapport with Dahlia for reasons you don't quite know. And Anvil just remarks aloud. And Jin, you saw this out of the corner, right? Because you're probably keeping general tabs on the creepy doll for your own survival instinct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anvil reports, and Jin, you saw Caradoc as well. You could see this as well. It shook its head.
What?
When
Sorry,
you
what?
said this thing killed this cursed thing killed my friend, it shook its head, saying, "No, I didn't."
Well, then
No.
what else exploded then, eh? And she's like addressing like the doll. She says that you're the only one that fucking exploded.
Well, he thinks for a second. Can you describe the caravan that you took this from?
It was as I quickly look up my thing.
Delicious backstory.
Oh yes, delicious backstory. Also, a bigger paragraph than I thought. Fuck.
Also, Alec, I'm sending you a question because I can't find the answer, but I feel like I sent it to you. But I can't find it in my notes. This is Alec. I can't find it in my notes, and I thought I sent it to you, as well as it's in my notes somewhere, but I can't find it in my notes or in our private channel. So I'm gonna ask you, and maybe you just know the answer. I can't find the name. I want to say it was this, but I don't fully recall.
I think that's right. I thought it was the one you sent in the first message. That sounded right to me, but now you've sent that one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll probably double check on my own end. I wonder if I deleted my notes because I've redone my wiki or my dashboard wiki 3 times, so I deleted the old one because why wouldn't I? I wonder if I forgot to carry over one specific detail. I'm like, fuck. But then I sent it to you. I'm pretty sure because you guys know what it's called in like a general layman way. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I'll dig on my own accord. In the meantime, though, yeah, Kirsty, did you spot in the paragraph?
I did, yeah, I got it.
All right, perfect. I don't know why we're stubborn now.
I don't know either.
I don't feel like you're mocking me.
Are you sure you got it?
Yeah, I did get it. Yeah,
Oh, you
I
get
got
it, Gov.
So Anvil asked you what the context were essentially for the caravan. Like, you know, what do you know about the caravan?
It was, I remember it had been hired by some wizards in somewhere else. I don't remember exactly where. The caravan was pretty nondescript, but the guards that were guarding were really well equipped. The inside was pretty fancy, though. The box itself was really ornate.
Sorry. Sorry, I just saw that. That's funny.
Got it.
I don't remember the name of the wizard. I didn't find out until after. I remember seeing a billboard somewhere.
Billboard.
Naturally, they're looking for the fucking doll.
Whose bright idea was it to steal from a bloody wizard?
My boss. And to be honest, I should have known it was suspicious because he'd been acting. Like I said, he wanted it really badly, and he'd been acting weird all day and just.
Like obsessively wanting it.
Sort of, I guess. I don't know. It's more just greed. He gets like that. God, whatever. It happens sometimes, and when he didn't get it, you stay out of his way. Hence why I never went back. So.
Criminals.
A well-armed caravan that's discreet. Secret work, surely.
I mean, definitely.
The Ventori League is no stranger to using proxies or guilds or things like that for more anonymous jobs.
Right, the name of the wizard, who was... It was a Franco or something, I think? I don't quite remember his name.
Eva thinks about for a moment.
Francesca?
Her eyes go wide. Magos Francesco.
That's it. Yes, sorry, I will light up a bit. Like, yes, that is it. Yes, Francesco, whatever. Magos. I saw it on some wanted posts before I left town.
That's the... She just stops. That's the doll.
Oh, this sounds extremely bad.
There's a... You seem to know about it. Fair then.
I think I'm about to get de-traumatized. What is it?
There's a bounty out for it, and anyone found in possession of it, the location's whereabouts, knowledge of it. It's the sort of bounty that says they're going to reward the person that brings it forward, but they might just as equally torture them for the information as to how it came to their possession.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Is everything in the Advent logs something that our characters would have heard at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
I think maybe some of them are like stories shared by you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, Eladeros, probably something a Caradoc might have mentioned over, like, not like in one sitting, but like, oh yeah, there's a She-Hound story that we have in Eulonia, or like, Tiny Sutomu is probably something Jin shared, like, oh yeah, there's a fun story about giants and stuff like that. You know, just, it's the in-between session scenes, you know, like hangout scenes. As well as rumors, which is what, that's why I dropped 3 of them last time, because, Hawk, you heard a lot of rumors last time, when you're waiting for the Glendon Rangers to finish hanging out with that one lady.
Milling the rumor mill.
Milling the rumor mill, exactly. So you guys all think about it, it's like, oh, I think I remember seeing something about like a Magi Argenti or whatever the fuck it is, but I don't know anything about it, so I didn't read too much on it. But then as Eva describes it, it's like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, like a custom-made onyx figurine about 1 foot in full height.
Uh-oh.
How tall is that doll? It's
It's pretty close.
Juicy. Oh, thank God.
not a doll. It's all about this many centimeters in height. We're safe.
Oh yeah, so you're sort of seeing why
Not
I'm
by a
not
whole
too
quarter
keen
inch.
to go home.
Interesting. This is the same material you could see for a hollow one. Well, rather, the dungeons. A hollow one.
A what?
You've not. He thinks remote. That is good. That you guys have not met one. I suppose living to tell the tale would have prevented that. He sets the door back down gently. There are beings from beyond the world, not outsiders, not like that. He thinks for a second, but perhaps they are of the world, utterly so. You'll find them commonly in the Zamkir Peninsula, the Perenti Confederacy, but there are some here, in the Free Realms, the Dream Mountains, other places. Dungeon entrances, made of similar material as this onyx material. He points at the door, sleek, black. The hollow ones earns a name. They are suits of armor that are hollow, wielding weaponry from beyond the world. One that can decimate a man with just a single hit. And I say decimate, I do not mean a well-placed shot. He gestures at Eva like a sniper. I mean that if you get hit by it, that is probably the last moment you have alive in the world. No ashes, no remains, nothing.
Nothing.
He nods. Might I ask how you're so familiar with it? He thinks for a second. He taps the side of his temple, indicating for her to message him. She quirks an eyebrow at that, wondering why the secrecy, but allows it. Messages him.
Lol, no.
She goes, I always wondered. Now you know. That raises more questions. Ones I'm sure you'll find the answer to in due time, Oracle. But regardless, I've not seen anything crafted from this material ever. He gestures at the door. This is a rarity. One of a kind. Are such places always perhaps cursed? He shakes his head. No, aside from being occupied by hollow ones. If anything, they're rather desolate. Which begets the question of why this one is cursed. Perhaps it's something to do with its construction by non-hollow one hands.
What a sad existence.
To be hollow?
Yes.
I do not know how sentient they are. Perhaps it's what's best. There's never been any proper words of one besting it. Besting a hollow one. If you guys ever see such an entrance, do not enter them. Whatever treasures or legends are promised inside it are not worth it. You will die. It will be a sudden death too. No honor or glory. Just a reaction that was failed, and death. But I assume that you guys aren't making a profession to go hunting for such places, such ruins. That still leaves our little friend here. I have no reason to believe it all, but I'm assuming it shook its head for a reason. It has some desire to defend itself. In terms of, he gestures at you, Roma, in terms of injustice.
I could clear his name by simply leaving me alone. That would work. Very well.
You look at the door and it's still chilling there, leaning against your leg, vibing.